Today we're looking at the match between the Lions and Leinster, which took place on Saturday, 26 October 2024. The match was played at the Aviva Stadium in Dublin, Ireland. And basically, as a Lions supporter, my feeling was that there was no way that we could win this match. It's a very strong Leinster side. And basically from our side, I thought that we were going to lose this match against a very strong side, and the plan was just to play well, defend well, and maybe keep the score as low as possible, and hopefully try and get a bonus point out of the match. Looking at our Twitter channel, we post this for every match at halftime. The score was 10-6 for Leinster, and then at full time, unfortunately, the score was 24-6 for Leinster. The Lions didn't score any points in the second half, and Leinster scored a try as well as a penalty try right at the end. And they got 4 points out of the match. Unfortunately for the Lions, they got 0. So what I've done is, let's also just look at the log at this stage. After this round, this is what the log looks like. The Lions are in 4th place, 4 wins and 18 log points. So that's really a good spot for the Lions. In the previous 3 seasons, they never finished in the top 8, so they've definitely got a realistic chance this season to maybe finish in the top 8 and qualify for those playoffs. So what I've done for this match, I've made some video clips that we can look at. It's basically to look at some of the stuff that went really well for the Lions, as well as some of the mistakes that we made in this match. So looking at the first one. So this first clip is just very early in the match. It's in the first minute. As we can see, Morné van der Berg is shaping for a box kick. And we've got some Leinster players here. They're all onside, basically behind the ruck. So let's have a look to see what happens next.
Some of these young Leinster players certainly benefiting from the emerging Ireland tours, giving them that experience. Charged down by Snyman.
So basically what happened, RG Snyman charged down the kick, and the ball went back into the Lions 22, and they under severe pressure. Basically,
kindly for a Walhooter.
They get caught in possession, and
using his considerable heft to drive over as well. But
Leinster gets awarded the penalty, and they kicked it over and went ahead 3-0 very early in the game in the first minute. So I was just looking at this and thinking, what are the better options that Morné could have taken at this ruck? So I think something that he could have done is maybe just look up and see there's RG Snyman, a very tall guy, is probably going to charge down your kick. Maybe kick with the left foot, where maybe these two guys won't find it so easy to charge down your kick. That's one thing that he maybe could have done. The second thing is maybe he could have called over the player standing over there to make the train a little bit longer, to give you a little bit more time to get your kick away. And the third thing is maybe instead of kicking, he could have passed the ball to the fly-off to do the kick. So just 3 options that might have been better than getting your kick charged down by RG Snyman and putting your team under pressure. Looking at the second clip, is this loaded? Just want to show you a very good steal by JC Pretorius.
The Lions, when they have had the chance, showing ambition. Dangerous
So,
side with
in
ball
on
in
the
hand,
ball
Leinster
and
shutting them
makes the
down.
steal.
The Lions have a
And the Lions get awarded the penalty, and it was kicked. So that's basically after 11 minutes in the match, making it 3-3. So yeah, very, very good play there from JC. Looking at the third clip. It's one of those coach killers. The Lions got awarded a penalty. Bolita kicks it, and unfortunately he doesn't find touch. And yeah, that's just something that should never happen. Whenever a kicker lines up a touch finder, we must just make 200% sure that that ball goes out. Rather go for less distance and make very sure that ball goes out. You can't ever do what we saw there, and unfortunately we still see it quite often in rugby, and yeah, it must just not happen. Looking at the next clip, it was just a very good kick from Mornay from the Leinster 22-meter line. He looked up, saw there was a little bit of space behind. With James Lowe not 100% in position, and yeah, kicked the ball and got a nice touch. And even though now it's a Leinster line out in their 22, that gives the Lions an opportunity to put pressure on that line out, get Leinster to kick it out, and then you've got a line out hopefully close to the Leinster 22-meter line. So yeah, good play there. Then the next clip, the first scrum game was after 26 minutes, unbelievable.
The scrum has been a source of strength for the Lions.
And, it was a good scrum by the Lions. As I say, the first scrum, and yeah, the Lions, it's on Leinster's ball, and the Lions get awarded the penalty. We'll see here basically the tight head, the Leinster tight head. There he goes, he's got his knee on the ground, and then the Lions get a little bit of a shove on, and they get the penalty. Basically drove them back a little bit. But yeah, the penalty was for the knee on the ground. So good effort in the first scrum.
Agree with that, but it gives you.
The next clip, the Lions, basically Edwin van der Merwe tries to run the ball out, and then gets tackled, and Eric Cronje unfortunately trying to clean seals off the ball. Yeah, that's a penalty, so yeah, just maybe a little bit of a poor technique. But yeah, let's just look at this again. A very long kick by James Lowe. Edward lets it bounce. Probably thought it was going to go out, but it didn't. And then he had to play the ball, runs it out, and yeah, look at that. Eric Cronje sealing the ball off and conceding the penalty. Yeah, so just something that our players need to do a little bit better when you try to clean a ruck. Just make sure that you don't concede the penalty. Then from this play, Leinster kicked the ball out close to our try line, and they want to set up a maul to try and score a try. So yeah, we then contest this line out and manage to steal the ball. But the bad thing that happened was then, unfortunately, the ball gets carried over, and that gives Leinster a 5 meter scrum. But yeah, look at this, good contest. Franco Horn basically steals the ball there.
Yeah, that's superb there from the captain, Horn, competing well in the air, but
Then the next clip that I want to show is a very good tackle by Henko van Wyk. He's obviously a club player, one of the best. Look at this tackle.
Attacking the line, Cooney. Oh, just juggled with it, took his eye off it, and then hit really hard by Van Wyk. And now
he's definitely one of our best defenders, and he's not going to shy away from a player opening his ribs like that. Then the next clip, not something that we want to see, miscommunication in the line-out from the Lions. I don't know what happened here. We've got a line-out, attacking line-out, and what was that? Misunderstanding between the hooker and the locks. So who knows? I don't know what happened there, but hopefully we don't ever see that again. And then the last clip from the first half, a very good steal by Reinhard Jonker. So let's look at that.
Some people putting their hand up. Van der Fleer, Leinster's try scorer, almost through an important tap to take him down. And the Lions have a penalty.
Obviously great when you're defending and you manage to steal the ball and get awarded the penalty. Then also in the second half, the first clip that I want to show there is a good break by Jonker. Basically, Erich Cronje made a little bit of a half break. Yeah. And then when the ball comes from that ruck, Jonker makes a good break.
Shown by the Lions in the early minutes here. Jonker.
And then unfortunately,
managed to get his hands up.
The Leinster players were in between him and the supporting players, so he couldn't really find them. So what he did is he tried to chip it over, but didn't work. So a good break, but nothing came from it, unfortunately. The next clip I want to show is a very good defense by Henko van Wyk again. James Lowe basically just had to dive over and score the try. But Henko, with his never say die attitude,
he didn't get it down.
Also got to the ball basically at the same time and forced Lowe to knock it on, so no try. And this was a sure try if Henko didn't do what he did there. So saving a try, and with basically 25 minutes to go in the second half, making sure that we're still only 10-6 behind. That's real commitment being shown there by him.
Well, I think that summarises just
the next clip is just a little bit of city play on Leif van der Berg. He goes offside at right. It's just look at this. So he's already there, not behind the ruck, and then he comes from the side, and then when the ball comes out, he's way offside, and that concedes a penalty, and I think Leinster went on to score from there to make it 17-6. So totally unnecessary. When you defend, it's better just to stick to the rules and make sure that you defend. If the other team then scores a try, so be it. But don't concede and make it easy for them to score.
The big hit coming in this time from Van der Merwe.
Okay, then the next clip we want to look at. After Leinster scored the try to go 17-6 up,
Leinster's like driving an automatic car, but he's had to find the
This
solution.
is what happens, and
yeah,
another one of those coach killer moments.
That's where the space was. We saw the little kick through.
This is really something that you don't want to see from professional rugby players. So
carrying himself and actually created field position for
here
Leinster.
comes
So this would be invaluable for him.
the kick-off
and
goes out on the full. Yeah, definitely not a good moment, and it's really not something that we want to see.
After the retirement of Jaco Creel.
That basically puts your team under pressure straight away after conceding points. So not a good picture. And then the very last clip that we are looking at today is a good steal from Henko van Wyk. Let's have a look.
Nyman and takes the line out here. He pointedly referenced Sam Prendergast this week in terms of what he would see as the frightening ability that he has.
So yeah, good tackle by Marius Low, and Henko is straight in there and steals the ball for a Lions penalty. So yeah, that's all that we wanted to look at today. Just wanted to say, if you guys enjoy what I'm doing on the channel, please like the videos and subscribe to it as well. I'm trying very hard to grow this channel. Thanks.